Okay, today I'm going to do a little different style video, which is a review of product in the functional nutrition space or functional food and beverage space. Specifically, we're going to be looking at Ghost Nutrition PB cereal, high protein cereal. Functional foods, by the way, are supposedly healthier versions of your favorite ultra processed foods. And because of the nature of this channel, specifically, I'm going to be looking for products that are high protein and low carb or low dietary energy. If you're not familiar with the concept of protein to energy, I'm going to be talking about that today, and the PE ratio, or protein to energy ratio, and protein leverage. If you don't know what any of that stuff is, go look for Dr. Ted Naiman. I will put a link in the comments or wherever you're watching this video so you can find him. He has done more to further the science around really understanding the impact of food on our biology than anyone I know. And the PE diet, or the protein to energy ratio, are concepts that I use every single day. I also use that to lose 75 pounds of body fat and maintain it for 10 years. And if you want coaching on that aspect or any other aspect of performance or health coaching or personal training, nutrition, supplementation, visit direct.me/reshape, sign up for an online coaching program. On-demand coaching can be yours for the low cost of only $30 per month. But today we're looking at Ghost, which, by the way, Ghost Nutrition, I happen to know from years in the industry, they are very well known for their flavor collaborations. They use the actual flavors from real junk food to make their products taste just like the real thing. So I'm hoping this is going to be something like the Cap'n Crunch peanut butter cereal. That's what it looks like. Seems like I don't know if that product's still around. I haven't eaten that cereal in a long, long time. But when I was a kid, I think there was a peanut butter version of the Cap'n Crunch cereal. And I seem to remember an elephant being featured in the advertising. So if anybody out there remembers or knows what I'm talking about, comment below if I'm right about that and if you can still get it. And what do you think of it? But Functional Food, or Ghost specifically, famously added Chips Ahoy, real Chips Ahoy pieces to their whey protein. It tasted amazing. It had like chocolate chips in the bottom of it, and then just a little flavor that gets into the milk at the bottom of the bowl. So I'm hoping this product is going to be similar with imparting some of its flavor into the milk. If that happens, you know you got it, right? That cereal milk experience just cannot be recreated. So, also, I remember they had a cherry lime or cherry limeade slushy flavor that tasted just like the Sonic branded cherry limeade that they put into their aminos and pre-workouts, and that flavor was amazing. So Ghost is known for their flavors. Now, as far as the actual product, I'm going to look at the ingredients, and then I'm going to look at the nutrition panel and tell you what I think about that. First ingredient, we have milk protein concentrate. That's great. They could have definitely gone with a cheaper type of protein that may not be bioavailable and may not be as absorbable. There's also some sodium caseinate, which is basically casein. So curds and whey separate. The curds, that's the casein. That's the slow digesting protein, which is good. Third source is soy protein isolate. I'm not a huge fan of the soy protein. Then we have some peanut butter, which is just peanut, sugar, and salt. So sugar, it looks like, is about the fifth ingredient. And they have some allulose. Allulose is a sugar alcohol. So oddly, though, they didn't list sugar alcohol. So the net carb might be a little lower than what we're actually showing here. Allulose does not impact your blood sugar. It is not absorbed or digested as regular carbohydrates, but it does have to be labeled as a carbohydrate. So if you're calculating net carbs, by the way, you can subtract your fiber and you can subtract your sugar alcohols, although I recommend you stay clear of sugar alcohols for the most part, but they don't impact your blood sugar, so they don't count. So also palm kernel oil, canola and or sunflower oil, I don't like. Those are industrial seed oils. There are better quality available, but they're probably doing that to save on cost. So non-fat dry milk, they got some salt, and then they've got some preservatives and flavors and a little bit of vitamin E so they can call it healthy. So across the board, the ingredients are not superior, but it could be worse. I'm sure if you looked at real Captain Crunch cereal, the first ingredient is probably corn. The second ingredient is probably sugar or sugar or corn syrup. And then it's probably got some seed oils in there as well. So this is a step up from that. So, compare apples to apples. It's not that bad. So what we're looking at as far as macros go, we've got 18 grams per serving. That is a 1 cup serving. So if you look at your measuring cup, you're probably going to eat at least twice that much. So I would say you're going to get not 18 grams per cup, so probably 36 grams of protein, which is good. We're looking for minimum 30 to 40 grams per meal. So it fits that criteria if we do 2 scoops. But along with that protein, we're getting 10 grams net carbohydrate and 7 grams of fat. So that's 17 grams of total dietary energy to 18 grams of protein. So this is a 1-to-1 protein to energy ratio. Again, if you need information on that, go look for Dr. Ted Naiman. He'll tell you all about it. That's like a maintenance food. A 1-to-1 ratio is basically you're going to maintain your weight at that ratio. If you're looking for weight loss or fat loss specifically, you want a 2-to-1 or better. So I would want twice as much protein compared to the amount of dietary energy something has to be a 2-to-1 protein to energy ratio. My solution would be add in a little bit of the Fairlife ultra filtered milk. This is skim milk. This is 100% fat free. And because it is ultra filtered, it only has 6 grams of sugar or total carbohydrate from sugar as compared to 12 grams for regular milk. So that is an improvement in the protein to energy ratio on this product by going with the ultra filtered milk. That's another functional food or functional beverage type thing. It's better than real milk. So add the two together. Let's do 1 cup of this and 1 cup of this just for simplicity. Now we have 31 grams of protein and we've got 23 grams of carbohydrate. It's about 1.5 to 1. So not terrible, not spectacular. I would probably do a product like this on the weekend. That's a little high carb to me to fit the Reshape diet, the focused fat loss phase. We're looking at 25 grams of carbs or less per day to be in that ketogenic range, with up to 10 times that amount per day on the weekend. So this would fit my weekend budget. Today is Saturday as I'm pouring myself a cup here, which at my house, by the way, we know that Cereal Saturday, I have a 6-year-old daughter, and she knows that cereal is something she's going to do only on the weekend, Cereal Saturday. And although this is not super high carbohydrate, I could get that 30, 40 grams of protein somewhere else with less dietary energy. But in a pinch, I might do a food like this. If the flavor is good, this could be a healthy dessert nightcap or possibly a refeed day goodie, which is the way I'm going to do it today. So I'm letting this soak in a little bit. I don't know what the texture is like. I've never tried this product before. You're going to get my live take on this in real time. And here we go. Sorry if the mic's a little close. The flavor is pretty good. It's kind of dry. Even though it's in milk, it's a little dry. But I have to check, see if it gets the cereal milk, if it passes the cereal milk test. Let's find out. Whoops, not bad. Across the board, I'm going to give that 3 stars out of 5. It's leaning a little more to the I like it and less to the I don't like it. I'm trying to see where I would fit this into my meal plan. I probably would do it on a refeed day, but honestly, if I was going to go to the trouble of refeeding, I would just go get the real Captain Crunch cereal. I don't want to bash Ghost too hard because they're putting out a good quality product here. Oh, and I just discovered they have a little fun maze game on the back of the cereal box that you can play while you're eating the cereal. How cool is that? All right, maybe you got yourself up to 3.5 stars with the maze. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. If you've got a specific product that you want me to review for the channel, let me know what that is in the comments below. And until next time, stay strong and enjoy the journey.